Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy. If you're new here, it's so good to have you here. Today we are watching the season 1 finale of Daredevil. So season 1 episode 13, Daredevil. I love this show. Like, I'll be honest you guys, in the beginning it was a little bit slower, but I think that was necessary because every single episode has been crazy since like I don't know, episode 4 or something. And like usually the crazy has not been in our favor. Like I feel so pessimistic about how the heck we're gonna turn this around right now and make it a good, happy season finale. Like I'm really not sure if that's possible. We just lost Ben. Fisk killed Ben with his bare hands, and I am so upset about that. I mean, I had so much hope for him. I was even sure that Ben would be able to find out who the masked man was without directly seeing him like Foggy did. To me, it felt like those seeds were planted, so I felt like Ben was safe. And then unfortunately, he just wasn't. I'm really, really scared about the fallout of that. I mean, he lost his job. His wife is really ill, and who is going to take care of her? Like, I'm so sad. My guess is that maybe this will bring together Karen, Foggy, and Matt, and they'll take care of her, but there's just... God, I really hope that we don't see somebody breaking the news to her, because I can't. I can't. That makes me so upset. But there is one good thing, and it's that when Fisk was about to kill Ben, he asked if he was the only one there with his mother. And Ben said yes, when he could have said that Karen was there too. I think he said yes knowing that if he named Karen, he would go after her too. And just from the beginning, Ben cared a lot about what would happen to Karen. He told her, you don't want this, like, this is not safe for you. And I think he was protecting her, obviously, by saying that. However, Fisk knows that he's not the one who killed Wesley. I believe he's pretty honest with that and believing Ben that he wasn't the one. So he knows that someone else is involved. I wonder if he's just gonna default thinking that it was Gao or Leland or the masked man. Like, hopefully Karen isn't even a thought right now on the radar. But yeah, I'm super anxious to see what happens and what unfolds in the season finale, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate that. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm a month ahead, so if you're interested in early access and timer reactions, you can check out the link to that in the description below. Alright, let's go. Great. I know exactly what this is. That's our priest, so I think this is for Ben. No, guys. This is not what I wanted. How do you feel? Frickin', I want to call him so many things. I hope he feels bad. I hope he writes a story about Fisk now. He frickin' better. It's the least he could do.
Give me a minute, okay?
I can't imagine how guilty and just awful Karen feels now.
I don't know if Ben ever...
Karen. Yes, he talked about you all the time.
Aww.
He thought you were something else, where you wouldn't let go until you got to the truth.
No, that'll make me cry.
We never got around to having kids. Too busy with this or that, but if we had, I think he would have wanted one like you.
Why are you saying that? I'm gonna absolutely die. Especially the guilt that she's living with.
I think it's my fault.
Yeah.
Never got pushed into doing anything he didn't want to do. He was a reporter.
Wow, why is she so amazing? She is just like one of the nicest characters ever.
He took out a policy years back when that
Oh, wow.
story turned ugly.
A life insurance policy. I mean, that makes sense for him and what stories he does. Wow. I feel so bad for her. But how do you feel, Mr. Bowler Hat? I think that's the kind of hat he's wearing. I just realized Foggy wasn't there. But I guess Foggy didn't really know him.
Foggy.
Yeah, Foggy just
even
needs
show
to
up.
get over it and come
He
back.
said he left a message.
Oh, so he was invited and he didn't go? I wonder if Foggy's working on, like, finding stuff on Fisk with Marcy.
Every time I close my eyes, I see.
You see what?
What if he finds out that...
She sees Wesley.
And the police haven't arrested anyone for it because Fisk pays them off too? Foggy was
Yeah.
right. How do you...
It's looking real pessimistic for us.
Wesley made the arrangements for me to get you out of the country.
Oh,
No, I won't leave without
so we're
you.
still trying to do that. Oh, At least he isn't making her go anywhere, which I guess is a little bit better. I don't know. They're a weird couple.
What's the word on what happened with her?
Looks like she's in the wind. Wouldn't have expected
She
it,
pieced
but
out to
maybe
China.
she's not.
We can respect. And also, Leland, you're one to talk. You were in on that.
Of course there are. I move money around all the time. It's a shell game to keep the SEC off our backs. Stuff.
Interesting.
Your hand's shaking.
Yes, his hand is shaking.
It's freezing out here.
Uh-oh, Fisk is on to him.
Why
This
are
is
you
so
sweating,
bad.
Leland?
Everybody around Fisk is falling like flies.
He confronted you, and you shot him.
I have no
Well,
idea.
that's not
happened
what
to Wesley.
happened. So it is interesting. What was... Oh, Wesley was doing that for Karen, right? The money for her.
The poisonings at the benefit were just to make it look like someone was trying to get at you. But you were never the target.
Okay, that was the worst idea ever.
Do you blame us?
Yes.
Just look at what's happened since you took up with her.
Respectfully, that was the worst way to do anything because everyone was grabbing those drinks.
And I'll be taking half your assets with me.
Okay.
You think that I would let you walk away?
Yeah, what is stopping him from shooting Leland right now?
Give Hoffman. Hoffman never left the city after he murdered his partner in the hospital.
Yikes.
Hoffman gets dropped off to the feds. Tells them all the shit he's been up.
Wow, that's wild of Leland. That was smart.
Risk going against me.
10 million buys a lot of courage.
$10 million?
But by then the damage will already have been done.
This is
And everything you've
crazy.
been fighting.
Did Leland think of this himself, or was that Leland and Gal?
Not what I'd call win-win, but it's as close as we're gonna get with this.
Okay, honestly, yeah. You should just agree to that, Fisk. Half and half? Might as well. Instead of kill anyone or die.
I don't think we are.
Oh, Fisk. Come on now.
You hurt Vanessa!
Bro. Leland. God, Fisk is just unraveling like crazy. Started a while ago, too. He has no one.
Find Hoffman and put a bullet in his head.
Where is Hoffman? I mean, honestly, Leland could have just been bluffing.
Thought you'd be out punching people in the head or whatever you do.
Punching people in the head.
Paid Ben's editor a visit.
Ellison?
Yeah. Karen
You
thinks
did? Why didn't we see that?
a kid picked him up outside the office. Try again tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
You're not my priest, Foggy. Who you might have met if you'd shown up for Ben's funeral.
Yeah, why didn't you show up, Foggy? You better have a good reason.
You just nodded. You could tell that, right?
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. That'll be so weird for Foggy to get used to that because he always translates things like that.
Because he got dragged into this, and now you're doing the same with your ex.
We're being careful.
It has to stop.
I mean, at least he's trying. Not everyone has superpowers, Matt, and they still want to try.
And to find a way back to where we were, but I don't know if we can.
Yeah, but you can try
Maybe
again
we
and
can
things
find a
will
way to
just
move
be
forward,
different.
Foggy.
Yeah, you can move forward and things will just be different.
You hear about that warehouse fire a few days back?
That Chinese place?
Yeah, it turns out it was full of illegal immigrants. And a shit
I
ton of
wonder
heroin.
what Brett's
That guy in
been
the
thinking
mask was
about.
there.
Yeah, about all that.
This guy, I mean, I don't know. What he said, it got me thinking.
I heard he has that effect on people.
He was working.
It's kind of nice that, like, Foggy is there for us as Matt and the Masked Man right now.
Looking for you inside, Sarge. Yeah, I'll be in a minute. Yeah, I'm still here. Give me the rest of it.
God, I would be so paranoid if I was Brett. Like, how do you know who to trust? Well, there you go.
Get back.
Matt knows.
I'm saying too much already, and this guy's isn't even listening. Just standing there.
Sorry. What were you saying?
This guy isn't even listening. He really wasn't even in the conversation. He was like a foot away with his back turned to them.
Hell yeah, he does. Hoffman could blow this thing wide open.
Only if we get to him first.
Wow, so now it's a race to find Hoffman.
Why did I become a lawyer again?
To make lots of money.
That's like why people become teachers, for the money and the fame. I say that as someone with an early childhood education degree. Just to be clear, I wasn't throwing shade.
Get to be the man on top without making enemies looking to tear you down.
Hey, that's like what Leland said.
Pat on the mask.
You saw him? Oh my god, when? Where?
Well,
Every time I look in the mirror, actually. Funny story. It is really funny that, like, we don't have to hide the information that we gain as the Mask now. And Foggy at least trusts the Mask now. Instead of, like, he used to think he was a terrorist.
It hasn't changed.
So, if it was sold, wouldn't that be reflected in the profit loss?
Someone's trying to hide the...
Money stuff. That's not how my brain works, so I'm glad they're spelling it out for us.
Either I put on a mask or we risk losing Hoffman, and Fisk wins.
Fair enough. Let's get a suit for Foggy. He doesn't look like he would be very agile, but you never know. Maybe he could use guns.
Send the closest team. No survivors.
No survivors. So did they find Hoffman? This is wild. We're all meeting up together, and not for tea.
give it here. You call yet? No.
This place is
Still
disgusting.
got 8 minutes. I was don't call by then. We can get...
I do not want to eat in there. I'm sorry, is Hoffman just hanging out? Oh my god. They couldn't even eat their subs.
I'm wondering where you got to.
No. Don't do it. What's happening? I would also be too scared to open my eyes if I heard all of that. God, I feel really bad for him.
By turning evidence on Fisk, you can set things right. If that's what you want.
Which option includes me peeing my pants? Because I'm scared.
Not all of them. Turn yourself into Brett Mahoney. You can trust him. And he knows a couple of lawyers that can be.
Come on, you better believe. Why would he lie? I think he just feels like it's hopeless. Go, Hoffman. Oh, tell me this is his POV. He's gonna do it. Brett's right there. No one else saw to him. Except for Brett. Wow. Wow, and his face just covered in blood like that. It's happening.
For Fisk. I'm not the only one. Cops, lawyers, judges.
Wow, I can't believe this is coming out. This is so exciting, but I'm also really scared for them. Oh my god. And they have the FBI. Surely Fisk doesn't have anyone in the FBI, right? God, I hope not. This music is insane. Like, this is such a good scene. Yeah, get out of here. You absolute bozos. And that's the meanest word I'll say. What about you? Is it true Ellison is in on it? He wasn't, but who was? Oh my god. But that actually makes me want to cry. I was really mad at him. He probably feels so bad that he didn't believe Ben. Like, wow. That actually makes me choke up a little. This is awesome. That's Maury. Oh my god, and that was her boss. Wow. I'm happy for her. She seemed a little shallow, but she came in clutch. This is such a good moment, but I'm getting really concerned. It's only been a half hour, and I know this episode is longer than that. How do you feel about this, Vanessa?
Wait for my call.
How's Italy feeling to you now?
I need you to do something for me. Listen very carefully.
What? What does she have to do? I don't think I know.
Do you understand everything I've told you?
No, because you cut the scene and we didn't get to hear any of that.
I want to ask you. Silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
You're gonna frickin' propose right now? Oh my god. No, because he could have just done that later when she visited him in jail. Actually, I don't think so. He wouldn't have had the ring. But still, what is she supposed to do?
Mr. Fisk, what about your better tomorrow? Mr. Fisk!
Yeah, Mr. Fisk, what about your better tomorrow? What a great question.
Now everybody knows what kind of asshole.
This is wild that it's really happening.
We are the ones that...
And we're drinking again, this time in celebration.
For Ben.
And everyone else that son of a bitch has heard.
Yeah, but I'm nervous. This episode is not over. And also Fisk asked Vanessa to do something.
I tell you to open your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't mean nothing.
No, don't let him
I'm not
talk.
religious, man,
I'm scared.
but I've read bits and pieces over the years. Curiosity more than faith about this one story.
If you're not religious, why do you keep talking about it?
They stripped the traveler of his clothes, they beat him, and they left him bleeding in the dirt.
Okay. And?
He did this simply because the
Who
traveler
is the
was his
Samaritan?
neighbor,
Why are you telling this us? Because that is not
and all
you.
the people in it.
Mm-mm. Fisk, that is not you. Maybe it is you in your twisted way of thinking, but
Was the Samaritan in that story.
yeah, you're not. Newsflash.
It means that I'm not the Samaritan.
Yes,
That I'm like the priest
but I'm scared. What's happening? It seems like he's about to do something.
who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
Oh no. Why do I feel like he's gonna bomb a bridge or something? Wow. Is that what he asked Vanessa to do? Did she just have to, like, call these guys? Like, how do you think you're ever gonna get out of this, is my question. I mean, it's possible he can just go to Italy, I guess, forever, but he doesn't want to leave this city.
We're taking fire! We're taking fire! Requesting backup!
I'm glad that he realizes he's not the good guy anymore, though. Like, genuinely, I know that sounds dumb, but I really am glad because that way of thinking was infuriating for me.
You heard what's going on out there. You can't go for kids in your black pajamas.
I won't be. Matt, I know I haven't earned it, not yet anyway, but I'm asking you to trust me, Foggy.
In the black pajamas. It's true. I really wish that our armor was done.
Just don't get killed doing it, okay?
We had it.
Is that taxi driver gonna drive him all the way there? What a brave guy. Come on, FBI. Come on, FBI. We gotta do this.
Swear to God, I'll put a bullet in this fat son of a bitch!
No. He does have his claws in the FBI. I'm disturbed by this so much. This is awful. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's why that guy was like, hold up, let's hear him talk. He's like, I actually really love this man. I hate this.
On the ground or in the air. Take them out.
God. I want to punch his face so bad. It's him! Wait, is our armor actually done? Oh, this could be an exciting moment.
Red might deflect a knife, depending on the angle. Might not.
Great, really helpful. He doesn't know colors, by the way. I don't know if he can sense them.
It'll do just fine.
It'll do just fine.
Betsy. She's gonna be safe now from Mr. Fisk.
I made you a promise. I intend to keep it.
God, let's hope so. Right? I would feel so bad if Melvin's Betsy, whoever the frick that is not safe. Let's see it. Let's see the armor. Show it to me, please. Where are we going? Are we gonna go in a different truck? Like a furniture truck? That's a smart thing to do, but like, what's our long-term plan here? Wow, this is insane. Did he just have this as a plan to go whenever he needed it?
I want you to leave.
I'm not gonna let them take you away from me, Wilson.
If I'm not there by that time.
Wow. Vanessa, you could have just lived a normal life so easily, but now here you are, waiting in a helicopter to leave everything you know behind for this man.
15 minutes to the drop.
Was that one of our sticks? Whoops. Who could have done that? Look at us.
What you told me over the radio that night. Not everyone deserves a happy ending.
Look at him. That's our Daredevil. He even has little horns. Let's go. Let's see what our new sticks can do. Fisk doesn't look very agile either. But certainly he's carrying like a gun or a knife or something. Or maybe he doesn't have one because they had to have patted him down before they captured him.
Something beautiful! You took that away from me!
Okay, now you're just throwing a little baby tantrum and I'm embarrassed for you, sir. You big baby. Let's go. Let's get him. Ooh, the way that his punch missed and he punched the concrete ground. He's not very like agile or fast, but this certainly has a lot of brute force. He's a big guy. Oh, yikes. Good thing we have armor now. Yuck. Ouch. God, that was like a pro wrestling move.
People like you.
What are you talking about?
This is my city. My family.
There we go.
You really think that this will change anything?
I mean, it'll at least do something about you.
A silly little costume will make a difference.
You think this is silly? Have you looked at your own face? Whoa, what's he about to do? Oh, wow. He said, I'll show you, silly little costume. Are these the good cops? It is! It's our friend Brett.
Do it! Show me your hands!
Don't capture us too, please.
I'm not the bad guy.
Holy shit. It's you.
What do you mean it's me?
It's me.
Oh, like just the masked man, me, right?
Wilson Fisk, under K, North Alley 4, 6, and 10.
What does under K mean? Under knockout? I don't know. Bye, Vanessa. Have a good trip. See you next fall. That is a huge rock, I will say that.
Hey, so what am I supposed to call you when I file my report?
Nothing, and for that reason, I'm out.
That's what they're calling him now.
Oh.
Man in the mask.
Daredevil? Sounds like he's gonna jump.
So did Brett make up that name? That's cool.
That is a serious upgrade.
I don't know, I think the horns are a bit much.
I like the horns.
I think I'm glad I fished it out of the trash.
Me too.
Aww.
Nelson and Murdoch.
Cute.
Avocados at law.
Avocados at law.
You two getting back together?
No. I don't know. Maybe.
That's interesting because I thought Karen would be Foggy's love interest, but I guess maybe it's just Marcy for a while.
There's been something in your voice.
Oh, so he does know
It's been there for a while now.
that something's up. I mean, of course he does.
Or erase what we've been through, or what we've had to do to get here.
Keyword, that last phrase. What? What was that? What was that zoom in on her face? What happened in that moment? Was that like a flirtation or like a one of them sensing something about the other? Unfortunately, I mean, Fisk still has a lot of money, right? Or he has a lot of men that can promise people money. So I'm worried that he'll be able to get out of here fast. Aw, at least he has his little white wall he loves. There he is. Oh my god, and it's a theme song, but like more intense. Oh, wow. Wow, what a great season finale. Friends, thank you so much for watching the season finale of Season 1 Daredevil with me. That was amazing. I mean, truly filled with everything from the funeral with Ben to the arrest made, especially the moment of finding out that the person that was under Fisk's control at the paper was not Ellison, it was somebody else. And then, of course, Fisk is behind bars, at least for now. But unfortunately, I do feel like he has a way of getting people what they want, at least buying them into doing what he wants. And I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I mean, he will be able to afford an amazing lawyer. He will be able to afford maybe even possibly a way out of jail. Like, so many things can still happen, but at least we got him behind bars now. I don't know what that moment was between Karen and Matt at the end. I really genuinely have no idea what happened. I do feel like Karen's bound to find out who Matt is soon. I can't imagine them being that close and her not finding out. And we got to find out that Brett was the one who dubbed Matt Daredevil, which is just such a good name for him. Again, thank you guys so much for watching Season 1 with me. I'm so excited to continue with Season 2. And until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, please don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.